Coming up here next, give a round of applause. Team Remember the Times from Kimball High School.
My name is Kimball Harris.
My name is Anthony Zuniga, but you might know me as the fat guy that bumped into you.
My name is Cassandra Morales.
My name is Leonel Mendoza.
My name is Lakira Williams.
My name is Marcus Portillo.
My name is Faith Upshaw Mitchell.
My name is Daisy Mendoza, and we are Project Connect.
We chose the And Kim Challenge, the challenge to cure loneliness. Our desire is to bring back the face-to-face, old-fashioned relation, interacting by connecting back to what matters most, relationships.
So you may be asking, why Project Connect in Dallas? Well, because we aspire to strengthen social skills, social interaction, engagement with students. We want to revert back to the good old days when there was no technology and you would have to talk with someone. We want to stop connecting to the Wi-Fi and connect with each other. We want to take the I out of iPhone and replace it with us.
So here are a few facts about loneliness. Loneliness has been proven to be unhealthier than obesity. Every 100 minutes, a teenager takes their own life due to depression and loneliness. Suicide has become the third leading cause of death in ages 15 to 24.
As you can see, the chart shows that the highest suicide rate is between the ages of 25 and 64. And what we hope to do with Project Connect is to reach our target ages between 10 to 18, and hopefully by the time they do get to those target ages where suicide is high, to prevent that completely.
To sustain our solution, we want to expand into middle schools and recruit potential members that have strong and outgoing personalities and like to create new friendships.
We conducted a survey with a sample size of students. We asked the students, like, how often do you talk with new people, or do you enjoy being with new people? For example, 2% of students said that they feel friendly around the campus, and 54% say that they rarely talk to new people around our school.
As you can see in the annual suicide rate chart, that the elderly were the third highest from ages 65 to 75 and older, which is why we wanted to connect and engage with the elderly. Also, I remember the Time Activity Fun Day at Kimball, where we engaged 10 to 12th grade students, a sample size of students, where we came together, played games, and took part in old-fashioned face-to-face interaction.
The results we have really exceeded our expectations. When we arrived at the Skyline Nursing Center, we can't admit we had a trouble really starting conversations off with the elderlies, but we noticed that for the citizens that were in the nursing home, it was a breeze. They had no problem starting a conversation with us. They were pulling us to the side saying, come here, come here. So, we really enjoyed that. And we noticed that they really have a way of engaging us and pulling conversation out of us, and that really motivated us to continue on our journey. So the next step of our journey was Remember the Times. We got an opportunity to really observe the students. And in the beginning, we saw that it was nervous because they didn't know the people at their table, and they were playing old school games, And we noticed that they really, once the games began, we saw slowly but surely, we saw conversation starting. And with a giggle here and a giggle there, we saw potential friendships being formed. And we saw the kids reminiscing on their childhood and sharing stories and really engaging in a good conversation. And we, as a team, we really enjoyed that. We saw emotions being transferred, actual face-to-face reactions were being exchanged, no emojis, just actual facial expressions. We witnessed an environment where there were no outcasts, no isolations. We were all unison and we were all connected. And that is what Project Connect is all about, reverting to the good old days where we discovered each other through social interactions rather than through social media. Thank you.
Great job, y'all. Judges, you have it.
So I loved it. I'm thinking about remember the times, the experiences that you planned. So is there a plan to do that more frequently? Or what is kind of the plan for it? And then I'm also curious about what games stimulated the greatest conversation? Did you assess the games you chose?
The games we played were usually just Uno, Connect Four, just games that would be like, oh, why'd you do that? And to just
No technology. Technology was left at the door. And we plan on really taking Remember the Times Fun Day and make it an annual thing, because at Justin F. Kimball, we have Family Night. So Family Night is really important to us. There's families that come, and really get to interact with, other students and their children. So we decided that if we put those two and two together, I think it would be amazing.
Thank you.
Would you share the significance of what you chose to wear on stage, the red scarves and the sunglasses?
Well, you see, it's kind of inspired by the movie Grease, the kind of old slick back, kind of nice, good shade of black and red, colors everyone knows and loves. And well, we took this as, you're remembering the times, in Greece, everyone was just like, and that was fun, just being a little kid watching that, dancing to them, and your friends would like that. And well, it's really just nostalgia, just to get the kids, think back and just love everything that happened back then and try to make it now.
And also what I would like to add is that since the 1950s, because that's what our exhibit is about, everything was based on the 1950s. And since the 1950s, suicide rates have gone up. We have not been the same because of technology. So since the 1950s, things started going downhill for us as a society, not being able to talk to each other or express ourselves without feeling judged in something. So it all started in the 1950s. So I thought, maybe we can go back and, try to, recreate that environment.
Thank you for sharing. That was really awesome. What's next for you guys? What do you do next?
May you repeat the question, please?
What do you do next? What benefit, what passion, take all this, what's next?
Well, sorry, you can go.
Okay. The benefits and what we really hope to do with this is, like Daisy mentioned, really push it out and let light shine upon it, and let this be a tradition that other schools, other high schools, and other middle schools can also participate in.
That's it. Thank you so much, y'all. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thanks, y'all. Thanks.